Last night I went to a Paramore concert and opening for them was 21 Pilots and You Me at 6, and those three bands are my absolute favourite bands. They've just helped me through so much, and so to have those three touring together and actually get tickets for it was just, it was absolutely amazing. It was a life-changing night, and I cannot believe how lucky I was to be there and be so close to the stage and in the crowd, and it was just the best experience I've ever had. Just a few things I wanted to say about being in the mosh. Make friends with the people around you. I had an incident where there was a girl who stood on my shoelace and I just told her to get off my shoelace. I was like, you're standing on my shoe, can you move a bit? And she moved her foot, and then I had to tie my shoelace up. Now, an untied shoelace in a mosh pit could possibly be the death of you. I assume. I mean, I've heard about people having untied shoelaces and being tripped over and everything and stood on and all that. And so I was really worried, and I got my friend who I was with to like put her hand up. I put my foot on her hand, and everyone behind me was like, what's going on? And the girl next to me was like explaining to them shoelace, you know, and they all understood. Everyone was really friendly, and you know, and when we first got there, we got behind some people who were good at pushing, and I guess like pushing is fun to a point. If that's another thing, if pushing is not your thing, you should always ask the people around you to, like, if you don't think you're going to be able to stay up, ask them to help you stay up, because it's important that you're comfortable, it's important that they're comfortable, and it's important that you don't fall down. Because even though everyone is totally trained and totally friendly, and they'll get you to the front or the back depending on, or they'll pick you up, and if you want to go to the front and back, they'll get you there. If you just ask nicely and you're not an asshole, that's another thing. If you're in the mosh, don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole anywhere, actually, but especially not in the mosh. Yeah, so basically you will be pushed. There's no ifs and buts about it. Like, you can't tell people to stop pushing. You can ask people if they are planning to push, and if they are, go behind them, or if you want to be pushed, go in front of them, obviously. But if it gets to a certain point where you can't handle it anymore, then obviously tell people what's going on and get them to help you stay up or go to the back or whatever you need. Do not, I repeat, do not tell people that they need to shower right before the main band comes on. You have had 2 other bands come on. A lot of people might be there just for those opening bands. Like for me, 21 Pilots and You Me at 6. I would have gone, even if it was like Nickelback headlining, I would have gone to the other 2, because they're my bands. They're like, you know, I love them. I can't, yeah. So basically, it's like I've been moshing for like 3 hours or 2 hours already, like including waiting times in the mosh pit, because I got in there at about 6 and they came on at 7, so that's 1 hour. I've been crowded around people. Don't tell me to shower. I showered before I got there. Like, don't be fucking rude. Just stop. I mean, you don't smell like a bucket of roses either. I can see you've got sweat all over your face as well. And also, personally for me, I always put my hair up, because I hate having, like, when I'm sweating and hot and everything, I can't have things on the back of my neck. Like, I can't do it. And my hair's reasonably short. Like, it's shorter at the back than what it is at the front, because I can't have things on my neck. Even in winter, I hate having hair on my neck. So I'm just like I always tie my hair up, and, you know, I think it's just the thing you do, because I had several times I went to raise my arms and I just got hair all through my fingers. Like, it was disgusting, and I didn't like it, and it wouldn't have been comfortable for the people in front of me always touching their hair by accident. And at the end, I ended up having like hair, like I had a big thing of hair on my leg and a big thing of hair on my shoes, and it was just gross. And I mean, I know tying your hair up won't really help it, but it will contain it a little bit. So, I mean, you don't have to, whatever you're comfortable with, but it's nicer if you put your hair up and contain it. Anyway, that's it for now. I might put a bit of footage at the end here. I might put the footage from Last Hope up, if you listen really closely, you'll probably hear me sobbing in the background. Like, normally I'll say, oh yeah, I'll cry at this song, or I'll cry at this one, or, you know, as soon as they get on stage I'll cry. And I normally don't. Like, I've seen so many bands that have meant so much to me and have had so many emotional songs, and I have teared up, but this song has helped me through so much, and I'm sure it's helped so many other people. This is probably so cliche and I don't care, but I just couldn't control it for some reason. At this concert I just cried and I was just standing in the mosh pit sobbing. It was really lame, but then I sang and it was fun, it was good, and then I jumped on someone's foot, which they probably didn't enjoy.
Outside Los Angeles, and we were writing and demoing at a friend's studio, and we were having the worst time, like the worst writer's block that I can imagine any band going through. And then 5 minutes later, this song happened, and it was like word vomit, like song vomit. And it's been, I don't know, it really helped us through a lot, and I hope that it helped other people. I hope that it reached other people on a level that, you know, maybe that they needed it, because it did that for us, and that's what music does. It's incredible. I never get tired of how music just surprises me when I'm at my lowest or when I'm at my highest. Like, it's always there, and it always says what we don't know how to say. It just says it on its own. And this is one of those songs. So please sing along with us, because we wrote this one with you in mind. Sing it loud. It's called Last Hope. I don't even know myself at all. I thought I would be happy, but